Now that we've looked at two number variables having relationships and two non-number variables, let's look at one of each. How it looks when a number variable is in relationship with a non-number variable. Continuing with our data journalism story on water, let's look at the percent with access to drinking water by income class, because remember, we're interested in equity. So we'll drag the sufficiency to drink to the rows, and in the show me, we have already chosen the box and whisker plot here. And so immediately we see a box and whisker plot. A box and whisker plot is a great way to look at a non-number compared to a number variable. Lots of people don't really like these, including lots of scientists and lots of people in the general public. However, I think they're awesome. They give you a giant amount of visual information, and they are great to use for your own exploratory data analysis, even though you may not want to use them in a final product, depending on who your audience is. These are called box and whiskers because it has a box and whisker. So this right here is the box, this gray area, and then these are the whiskers, the upper whisker and the lower whisker. The box is where most of the data is, and the whiskers are where the highest and the lowest observations are, and then the individual dots that lie outside the whiskers are technically considered outliers, although of course for our purposes sometimes the outliers are the most interesting parts. You can hover over in Tableau, hover over the box, and it will show you what the median is, what the lower hinge, upper hinge, lower whisker, and upper whisker is. So the median, lower hinge, upper hinge, lower whisker, upper whisker. So we already see a lot about sufficiency to drink on its own. Let's add in income group, and we can right away see that there is a lot of variation in the proportion of people in the country who have enough water to drink depending on that country's income group. The income group variable isn't in a very nice sorting pattern, so we'll right click on the income group and choose to sort that manually, and we'll make it go from low income to high income. And right away we can see that there is a definite trend. So remember, make sure you keep taking notes in your notebook that this is a trend, but that there are some interesting outliers. There are countries that are high income but have, or upper middle income, so higher income, but have low levels of people that might have enough to drink. And if we want to go one step further and add year, we can look at income group by year. And this is where we really want to start taking notes, because this is where the relationships are really starting to tell a story. The outliers are single dots, and here they are definitely not from measurement error, so they are interesting plot points. We want to take notes. So in terms of the high income, Oman, the country of Oman, is a high income country with significantly lower proportions of its population that have access to water than all the other countries in its group. Why is that? What reporting can you do that might tell you a little bit about that, and how is it related to water and equity? These outliers are very interesting. Turkmenistan and Angola. Why are Angola and Turkmenistan so much lower than everyone else in their upper middle income group? And then low income, North Korea is a low income country that is reporting about 100% of its people having enough to drink, and that actually could be very likely a data collection issue, because North Korea is not always the most forthcoming with data. So we want to filter maybe North Korea out for the time being, maybe not forever. So uncheck North Korea, press OK, and you see immediately that these bars and whiskers look different. This is with North Korea, without North Korea, with North Korea, without North Korea. So we might have picked that up in the data cleaning, but probably not. We'll exclude that now, and make sure that you're writing all of these things down as you go, because these are very interesting plot points.